My peoples, my friends, I have been waiting a whole week to watch Attack on Titan because I had to give my eyes a break. If you guys don't know the situation that's been going on or why I've been missing for an entire week, you didn't really see any uploads or anything like that, simply because I had to take a break. My left eye was giving me a lot of issues. Well, not a lot of issues, it was just hurting a whole lot. So the conclusion is that it's nothing serious, right? It's not anything serious. I just needed to give my eyes a break and get sleep, because and hitting the nail on the head, that's just what it is, right? I just needed those two things. I'm refreshed, as I said. The pain in my eye has subsided substantially. There's really nothing there. It doesn't hurt me at all, really. You know, unless I like rub my eye really hard or some crap like that. But in any case, you know, health before wealth, man. Make sure you take care of yourself out there. So now we're back, and I'm back on the grind. I know today is Saturday when you guys are gonna see these episodes. I'm making sure I get these out before I jump into my regular routine of other reactions and stuff like that. So yeah, man, Attack on Titan, I'm ready to go. Hopefully you guys are ready. I know there's not a ton of y'all watching this, but I'm ready to go nonetheless. Still gotta get to the end of Attack on Titan one way or the other. I want to see how this story ends, if we're going to end up at the end of it to say this is the GOAT of animes, or is it going to falter because of the ending. Now also, you guys have let me know that I can watch the opening now. There's no spoilers. I mean, well, there is spoilers, just that I'm allowed. I can watch the opening now to see what it is, because I really like the song. The song is really cool. I like the rumbling song. Really cool song. Like it very much, even though I'm not one that really likes that kind of music that much. This one is really nice. I like it. So let's jump into it, and I will see you guys right after for the review. Is it though?
壁の巨人は列を作って島の外に向かってる。私たちを攻撃するつもりはなかったんだろうけど、多少の犠牲が何だって言うんだ。よくも実は息子が死んだんだぞ。何人も壁の崩壊で死んじまった。いや、エレンに殺された。その通りだ。エレン・イェーガーは自国の民を殺した。だが彼が壁の巨人を呼び起こさなければ、この島のエルディア人は外の奴らに皆殺しにされていた。そうだ、我々エルディア帝国は尊い犠牲のもと生き残った。我々は勝利した。犠牲なくして勝利はない。死んだ甲斐があったらみんな心臓を捧げよう。まずいね。
Damn, bro.
状態じゃ住民同士で衝突が起きかねない。装備を整える必要があるな。叫んだら喉を切り裂く。
Damn, Annie.
まずその上着を脱いで。
Yo. Wait a minute.
弱すぎておばあちゃんかと思ったわ。あんたがまさか私に投げ飛ばされるとはね、兄。よりによってあんたかヒッチ。誰か。
She hella weak.
だよ。切り傷を入れてある。いつでも巨人化できる。そんなに弱ってるのに巨人化する体力なんてないでしょ。
Do you want to take that chance though?
チカ試してみないと。ドリさん、開けますよ。ドリさん。
Do you want to take that chance though?
思ったより賢いじゃない、ヒッチ。うるさい。あんたが街を出るならそれを拒む理由はない。何より
地下室であんたの顔を眺める仕事から解放されるしね。
それはよかった。これでようやく終わるのね。あんたのくだらない男の愚痴を聞かされるのも。
なんでそのことを。
She could hear everything.
あんたずっと意識があったの。
Damn. 4 years,
ぼんやりと
bro.
夢を見てるようだった。あんたの話し声とアルミンの声だけが遠くから聞こえて、そうじゃない時はずっと同じ闇の中だから、あんたたちの話で外の状況は大体分かっていた。そして突然私は外に放り出され、エレンの声を聞いた。世界を滅ぼすって、あれ本気で言ってんの？人を殺すことは褒められることだった。国境を越えれば戦闘員も民間人も区別なく殺していいと教わった私たちエルディア人の贖罪と世界を救う使命のため、全ての行いは正当化された。
つまり瓦礫の死体は多少の犠牲だったって言いたいわけ？
いや、世界を救うとかどうでもよかった。全てがどうでもよかった。生まれて間もない時に親に捨てられた。母親の浮気相手がエルディア人だったとかでね。そんな私を収容所で引き取ったのは外国から来たエルディア人の血を持つ男。私と似たような理由で収容所に入れられたらしい。男の目的は私をマーレの戦士に鍛え上げて自分の生活を豊かにすることだった。男にとって私は戦士になれるかどうかの価値しかなかった。私は男が望んだように強くなり
Kicked his
そうなるまで
ass.
痛めつけられた分を男に返した。二度とまともに歩けない体にしてやった。けど男は喜んだ。これなら武器がなくても敵を殺せるって。だから私はどうなってもよかった。どこの国の何人が死のうが生きようが、自分を含めて命というものに価値があるとは思えなかった。あの時までは島へ向かう朝、男は膝をついて私に謝った。教えたことは全て間違っていたと。
Damn.
そして泣きながら懇願した。帰ってきてくれと。男は私の父親だった。私を自分の娘だと思っていた。
Oh wow. I think this is the first time
私と同じよう
we're
に
hearing this. So we always thought that dude was our actual father.
もう全てがどうでもいいとは思わない。私はこれまでに取り返しのつかない罪を犯したと思っている。でも父の元へ帰るためならまた同じことをやる。
そっか、それが聞けてよかった。でもあんたが父親の元に帰っても瓦礫と死体しかないと思う。
そうね。
Aaron.
本当なんだ。姉さんも白昼夢を。
ついにこの日が、島の悪魔が乗り込んでくる日が来たんだね。
Still calling them devils.
じゃない。何度も言ってるだろ。地ならしが発動されたんだ。エレン・イエーガーが全ての命を奪いに来るぞ。あんたの家も神さんの実家も踏み潰されるんだよ。それを信じるに値する根拠がないと言っている。
Yeah, because they couldn't hear the message.
夢を見ただと。寝言を信じてこっから出せと。どうせ集団で口裏を合わせてこっから逃げるつもりなんだろう。世界中のエルディア人が収容所で同じことを訴えているはずだ。それも口裏合わせだというつもりか。可能ではない。貴様らはもうこの時点で共謀罪が確定だ。全員拘束する。両膝をつけ。手は頭の後ろだ。さっさとやれ。だから約束してくれ。帰ってくるって。
分かった。 ルミ、待って。今からラガコ村を目指したってコニーには追いつけない。ダメだったとしてもできる限りのことを行動で示さなきゃいけない。じゃないと神の信用を得られない。まだどこかに潜んでるライナーや車力の巨人をおとなしくさせられるかどうかがかかってる。コニーに言うよ。お母さんはひっくり返った巨人のままでもいいんじゃないかって。私はどうしたらいいの？少しは自分で考えて。エレンのことどうするの？わからないよ。それにどうしようもないだろ。フロックたちが僕らにも銃口を向けるかもしれない。もう兵団の指揮系統は機能してない。無秩序だ。だからもうどうしようもないエレンのことなんか考える余裕はないよ。それくらいわかるだろ。
Bruh.
エルヴィン団長がこの場にいたらこんな無様に当たり散らしたりしなかったのにね。
母親のためとはいえ少年の命を引き換えにすることをコニーは深く考えためらうはずだ。
ミア、元気でね。私の本当の名前ガビっていうの。え？ガビって変。ミアの方がいいの。
Gabby's weird. I like Mia better.
じゃあね、カヤ。さよなら、ガビ。
Cool stuff, man.
フロックやめろ。嘘だ。
落ち着けよ、ジャン。分からせただけ。
Flock is a menace, bro.
彼はまだ状況を理解してなかった。だがこれで伝わっただろう。口の聞き方を間違えたらどうなるのかがみんなに。
Yo, Flock. Yo, this man is on here with his black Air Force energy, just always on demon time, bro.
俺は10ヶ月前、エレンから今回の計画を聞いた。ジークを利用し、始祖の力をエレンが掌握する計画だ。
10 months ago.
エレンの手助けをし、計画は今日達成された。お前たち義勇兵は指導者を失った。味方をしてくれる兵団の後ろ盾もな。そしてお前たちは故郷をも失う。地ならしによって全ては巨大な足跡の下だ。お前たち義勇兵がこの島に来た動機である故郷の復興の夢も失う。それでもこの島でエルディア帝国のために力を貸してくれる者がいるなら声を上げよう。我々は歓迎し、エルディア人として迎える。
ふざけるなクソ野郎。誰がお前なんかに。
Flock, what is wrong with you, bro? Yo, Flock is on demon time, man. What? This man said, yo, if you disrespect me, bruh, Flock ain't playing no games. Yo, Flock ain't playing no games, my guy. This man, yo. Yeah, bruh. Bruh.
鉛玉に屈することなく義勇兵の誇りを貫いた。
Bruh.
でも誇りに死ぬことはない。
Pride is nothing to die
いいじ
for.
ゃないか、屈したって。
これはジャン、何があったの？
とにかく俺たちは4年前あの地獄を生き残ってようやくこれを手にしたんだ。これが何かわかるか？自由だよ。もうお前らは戦わなくていい。好きに生きていい。終わった。終わった。だからもう昔のジャンに戻れよ。いい加減でムカつく生意気な野郎に。
リヴァイ兵士長とハンジ団長はどうしたの？
残念ながらジークに殺された。
コニーさん、助けてもらってありがたいんですが、北に進んでますよね。
いいんだよ。危険な南から離れた方が記憶喪失のお前を安全な病院まで送る。お前は本当に一人で倒れてた。本当だ。
当
ちゃんもサニーもマーティンももう戻ってこないけど、母ちゃんだけは取り戻せる。コニーさんがいい人でよかった。でもなんとかして南に戻らなきゃ。兄貴とガビに合流したところまでは覚えてる。
He's remembering some.
その後一体何があったんだ。それにコニーさん、俺はどこかで見たことある気がするんだけど。
Oh, it's not
あの
over.
進
Oh.
路と速度から考えると撤退戦はあのままマーレに戻るようですね。地ならしの発動を見て我々マーレ軍の生存を絶望視したのでしょうか。
いや、賢明だ。これでいち早く本国に事態を知らせることができる。あれに踏み潰されるまで待つよりずっといい。
しかしもうこれではなすすべがありません。あれを止める策は何か終わりでしょうか。
ない。ただ最後までみっともなくもがくまでだ。
ちょっと待って。とりあえず食べないで。こちらには何の武器もありません。え、あっちに誰かいる？ご安心ください。あれは人畜無害の死に損ないです。
Alright, so we get confirmation that well, we knew they survived, but we didn't know how how good, you know what I'm saying, they were doing. Flock lied because he knew that they jumped in the water and escaped. I don't know why he told him that they died. That was kind of weird. But anyways, let's get to the review. That really good episode. All right, so Attack on Titan final season episode 23, man. It's one of the things that I like about this series is it takes the time to tell you what's going on. There's no rush. I'm pretty sure, maybe, I don't know how many chapters in the manga they cover in like one episode of the series, but all I know is that I'm enjoying the dialogue, giving us, you know, Annie's backstory. I don't think she ever told that story, because this whole time I thought that dude was her actual dad or blood father, but she was abandoned by her parents, and he basically found her and adopted her, trained her, also abused her, you know what I'm saying? And then she kicked his ass, and then, you know, because he wanted to get that Marleyan privilege, you know, but it worked out that way. And then when Annie was supposed to leave to go on her mission and told him about it, he told her basically just make sure to come back alive. So that's how we got that line there. So pretty cool to know about, and to know about Annie's backstory, man. But the story of this episode is Flock, bro. Flock telling them that, yo, 10 months ago Eren told me about his plan. They been planned. Well, obviously this plan was in motion a long time ago, from the whole Jaegerists situation. Everything was basically planned by Eren, because Eren basically knew what was going to happen, right? So, you know, so it was the plan. So they're taking care of the island while Eren is out there trampling the world. And I love that scene with Armin talking to Mikasa, because Mikasa is confused. I'm not going to tear her character down to say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tear her character down to the point where it make it seem like her character is not significant anymore. But I understand where Armin is coming from. Is telling her, think for yourself for once. Armin is literally the last person that should be telling anybody anything with his cowardly ass that he's been throughout the series. The one time he did a brave thing, he almost died. You get what I'm saying? Well, he was dead. Well, technically he almost died, let's put it like that. And then they basically decided to save him. You know what I mean? Armin has always been the brain. He's always been the brain, and we've praised him for being a very smart individual. You know what I mean? It's the reason why, you know, Erwin kind of passed the torch, if you will. Not that, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to. I don't think he wanted to, but he's like, enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough. Don't bring me back to life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, enough. You know, he's had his fill. Just tired of this. I wish he was here to see all of this, but at the same time, you know, it's okay that he's not there to see this, because I think he would be very disappointed in what he's seen. It's kind of like, you know, losing a parent at an early age and then wishing that they were there to see the accomplishments, but at the same time, are they really accomplishments? You know what I mean? Because at the time, they didn't know the truth yet, right? When Erwin died, they didn't know the truth about any of this. Apparently Eren did, but you know what I'm saying? But they didn't really know what was going on. And it brings a lot of things into context as well, as to when Eren was when they were at the beach, and he's like, yo, it's all we gotta do. All we gotta do is kill everybody out over across the sea, right? And we were all thinking at that point, he's talking about, you know what I'm saying, oh, you know, Marley or whoever is out there, right? That's what we're talking. He's talking about Marley, right? But he wasn't just talking about Marley. You know what I mean? Talking about everybody. This man wants to kill everybody. But Flock, man, oh man, from season 3, when you hear Flock was the one that wanted to save Erwin, you know, he wanted Erwin to be saved. I think maybe Eren saw that dedication and was like, yo, I got a plan, homie. You down? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, bruh, you can't deny the superb writing that goes into this story. You can't deny it. You can't look at this and be like, this story is trash. Like, there's no way. And I understand that the ending might change, you know what I'm saying, might change my outlook, but it's only going to be for the ending. Like, I'm never gonna judge the rest of the show. It's kind of like how I talk about Game of Thrones and be like, they dropped the ball completely in season 8 of the series, which Game of Thrones could have gone down as the undisputed best TV show of all times. Like, it could have done that, right, based on the writing that we were seeing up till about season 5, I would say. Even though they were still changing things from the book, from what I've learned, they still could have pulled it off. But they fucked it all up. Let's just be honest, they did. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I watch the show and I'm like, yo, just every turn, every dialogue, even the situation with Gabi and Kara, is it Kara or Kaya? I think it's Kaya. Kara, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Even that little scene where they hugged and said goodbye, how far these two are coming, how far we hated Gabi the first part of the season, hated Gabi, like, you know what I'm saying? I did not like Gabi. Like, I'm talking about, like, I didn't even like to see her on screen because I'm just like, you're so dumb. You're not paying attention to nothing. You're just so headstrong about these devils. You're not even paying attention to what's really going on around you. And seeing that you're basically hating on your own kind, not trying to understand where they're coming from. Is like, what does this have to do with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys came over here, we were living, we were doing our thing, and y'all kept sending Titans over here and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, y'all come over here, bust our walls down, let Titans eat up our people and stuff like that. Like, what's great about that? You know what I'm saying? yes, Eldians were trash. You know what I'm saying? And us not knowing the history. And that's why a lot of times it brings into context things that I've said in the past, not on these videos or anything like that. But stuff that I talk about, and I say a lot of times I said history, it is important, but what level of importance is it? You know what I'm saying? What level of importance is it? Like, is it a situation where you're using history to make the future better? You get what I'm saying? Or are you just laying there saying, oh, we're just going to repeat this history and keep it here? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what does what my people did to you have to do with how you treat me now? You still choosing to do this very same thing that was done to you. How is this cycle going to change if we keep doing this? If we keep repeating history, because it's like, oh, we're just going to bide our time until we take over again. And then you're going to bide your time until y'all take over again. And the cycle keeps repeating. Nobody's going to be like, let's work together and make the world a better place, right? I mean, at this very moment that I'm sitting here watching this, Russia just invaded Ukraine, right? I mean, just out of nowhere. I'm not saying that he might not have a reason in his head somehow of why they're doing this, right? But why is it happening? Why make that decision? No matter what the reason is, why make that decision to stir up the world, right? What is going on, right? And that's just what I'm saying. Is as a topic in itself, but I'm just saying, when it comes on to the show, it does stir up a lot of things. It does make you think. And if you're not thinking, you know, if you're just here to see a reaction, if you're just here to see how this turns out, you're just reading this story. And one of the things that I like to do on my channel is reflect, think about these things, draw parallels as to where this person who is writing this story is coming from. Because a lot of this stuff is applied, a lot of this stuff is drawing things from our real lives that we're living. You get what I'm saying? And learn something from it. That is what I usually do. Not sure. Yes, some things are made for pure entertainment, and I get that. But a show like this pulls so much out of you. So many different emotions can come out from watching something like this. The writing is incredible. And just relating to it, just from a real life point of view. Yes, we don't have titans running around, we get that. But look at the conflict between countries, and just, bruh, it's just a great show, man. And, you know, the ending is yet to come. I keep talking about it because, you know, you don't really get a lot of positive, you know, you'll get like 10 people saying negative things about the ending, and you get one person saying something positive about the ending. It's that kind of ratio. So it's weird. It's weird. So I'm not going to let it influence me on what I think about it. But if it doesn't really make sense, if it's not an ending that I can dissect and be like, you know what, this makes sense, or that doesn't, or whatever the situation is. But I will be giving my thoughts on Attack on Titan once it ends. I don't know when it's going to end. I don't know how many episodes is left, but definitely looking forward to seeing how they wrap up this story. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. It's been real. See you guys tomorrow for another episode of Attack on Titan. I appreciate y'all. Catch you guys later, man. Peace.